Okay, team, welcome. We're going to do a athletic yoga flow today, so I hope you're feeling energetic. I have just been moving some a big ass fridge out of our brought a new fridge and got it in and out of our kitchen, and it was a much bigger job than I anticipated. So I'm going to come out. We're going to flow. We're going to work it. We're going to hopefully improve your performance of whatever sport you play. If you do these poses, yoga poses. A bit more of an intermediate flow today, but modify anytime you need to do it. So just kind of, if you can't do the pose, modify it, and we'll get straight into it. So we're going to start, we'll do a bit of a warm up first. So we're going to start in downward dog. So we'll just sort of walk the heels out a little. We're just going to push the head towards the knees. And like I said, we're going to flow, we're going to balance. We're going to work the whole body. Just work those calves out. We're just going to walk full body pose. And then we're just going to add a little bit of a twist. So just twist it side to side. So welcome if you've done these flows before. If you've joined me before, if this is your first time you're doing it. As I said, modify anytime you need. If you're new to yoga, yoga is the kind of thing that will adapt the more you do it. And it kind of adapts pretty quick too, so if you stick at it, use the breath. Okay, we're going to push heels down, head towards the knees, and we're going to go through our first flow. So we're going to hinge forward, just come into a plank, hinge forward on the toes, and then we're going to drop it all the way down. All the way down to the mat. I'm just going to come back so you can see me. And then we're just going to come up what we call cobra pose. So we're just going to lift up, and then all the way back down to the mat. We're just going to raise those legs, and we'll just get those quads warmed up a little. And then from here, we're just going to take it back into a child's pose. So we're going to come all the way back, sink into the hips, relax the shoulders, and use that breath. So use that exhale to sink down and feel that release in that lower back as we do it. We can move it side to side. So my flows are more of we call them power yoga, so they're more of a constant kind of flow. So we're going to flow. We're not your normal yoga, restorative yoga today. We're going to flow with some power yoga. Just twist it out. Just relax it down, and then we're going to extend. So keep the hips in the same spot. We're going to extend the hands forward into a puppy pose. So a bit more of a lengthening of the back, and we can get some blood flow, let me talk properly into that spine. Reaching forward. Breathe in through the nose. And then we can release. Alright. Just come on back down. Lay flat. Just going to lengthen forward. So we're just going to take legs out, arms forward, and just again get that length in the body. So we're going to stretch forward. Breathe in, and then on the exhale, we're going to really lengthen. So what we're doing, and what we work towards in these sessions is just release. Definitely work on strength, work on balance and core and stability, but we want to get that release. So that build-up of tension that we get, if we don't release it, it builds up, and then before we know it, we can add those twinges. Just kind of move it side to side, and then we're going to come out, arms out, and we're going to lift up. So we're going to lift arms up, and we're going to lift legs up. Breathe in. Now we're on the exhale, we're not going to go all the way back down, we're just going to come off. Breathe in, and exhale. So a really good way to warm up. Now to modify, you can put the legs down, we can just do the arms. But we'll just do that 2 more breaths, we'll come up. Release. Oh, that feels good. And relax down. Okay, now back. We're going to take it back to a plank. So come up, and then we're going to tuck the toes, come back into our down dog. Excellent. All right, so we're going to add the first of our flow. So what we're going to do, just walk those legs a little. And when we are ready, we are going to take our right leg, plant both heels down as far as you can. We're going to take the right leg up, 3-legged dog. And we're going to hinge it forward. we're going to drop the back knee into a low lunge. So just come forward into a low lunge, come up, shoulder rolls, just get some length. Remember, we don't want to hinge forward, and get length and open up that chest. Arms up, breathe in, and then we're just going to reach forward and back. Just use our core and our stability to reach back, up. So we're going to get a length in that left hip flexor, and hinge forward. One more time, up, forward. We're going to take our left arm down, and we're just going to turn and add a twist. Reach up. My left arm straight, right arm roll the right shoulder back. Take it down. Then we're going to add what we call a pyramid pose. So we're going to come up. So a little bit more of an advanced flow this one. So again, modify. You can stay in this pose. We can rock it back and forth. Or to go into pyramid, we're going to lift up, lengthen the back leg, and we're going to lengthen the front leg. Now again, core, balance, stability. From here, your instructor's falling over. We're going to hinge the hands at the back into a mudra. Try and keep those feet facing forward, and we're going to lengthen forward. So we're going to use that core and our breath to breathe in. And as a little bit of an exhale, you can see me wobbling. Exhale, we can just slowly take ourselves into that pose, and then really work the balance. Release. One more breath. Excellent. Drop the arms back into the low lunge. Hinge it forward. Back to down dog. And then just pedal those legs. So we'll go over to the other side. So we're ready to take the left leg up. The left foot forward, drop the back knee. And we're going to come into that. Raise them up. Feel that strength, that length here in that hip flexor. Hinge it forward. And then we're going to reach it forward. Reach it. So use that core stability, just sort of rock it back and forth. May not look much, but as you do it, you know you can use that, especially as you come forward, a little bit of balance. So we're going to increase that core strength every time we come forward. One more time. Forward. Back. And then we're going to add that twist. So right arm is down. Alright, and we're going to lift, roll that left shoulder back, and we're going to lift up. And again, use that breath. Breathe in, relax. And then on the exhale, we'll roll it back. One more breath. Hinge it forward, and then either rock it back and forth, now low lunge, or pyramid pose. So we're going to come up. Try and get that stability in our legs. Try and lengthen both legs. Use the core, come up. We're going to add the mudra. Open up the chest. Breathe in, and then we're going to rock forward. Slowly on the exhale. Just slowly on the exhale. And again, modify. Your leg may be bent. You know, if we're starting these things, we haven't done them before, of course we're not going to have that stability and the strength. But as we add them, and we do them, and we repeat them, your body adapts. One more breath. Drop the arms. Come back. We're going to take it through the flow. So we're going back to a plank. From that plank, that hinge forward, lower down. Lower down. Come up. This time we're all the way up to up dog. Now from up dog we can just squeeze the glutes. We're onto our toes. You can drop the knees to modify. But we can really twist it side to side. But we're going to squeeze the glutes. Drop the shoulders. Tuck the toes. Back to down dog. One big breath in and out. And we're going to bend the legs. We're just going to jump forward. Now slowly come up. We want to lengthen that spine to come up. Now when we're on the top, shoulder rolls. So I really want you to work on that posture. A lot of times we're hunched over. I really want you to work on open up that chest. Fill the air, get it in, open it up. And you find yourself during the day, the more you do these, you think, oh no, I do, I sort of roll the shoulder back, etc. Now what I want to add is a leg extension. I'll face this way. So on our mats, we're going to take one leg up. So let's see if I can make sure I stay on camera. So I'm going to lift my left leg up. I'm going to start here and modify. So I'm going to balance, just hold that leg underneath. We're working towards the leg extension. Okay, so we're going to lengthen that leg. So find where you're at. This might be it. This might be the pose you're at. The other one we're going to do is going to take the hand to the right hip, and we're going to lengthen. The other hand's going to come on the outside of our toes, and we're going to lengthen into that pose. So wherever you're at, modify. It could be just starting, you're standing on one leg, knee up, balance, work towards it, build it. That's it. Relax. Relax it down. And then we're going to transfer to the other leg. So we're going to go right leg, right knee up. So again, maybe it's here. Maybe this is enough. Okay, we're going to come up. Left hand to the hip. And then we're going to lengthen. Now I practice these poses. I do them. So of course I can do them, and I know I can reach my toes and I'm flexible in that regard, but that's again, you just got to build up to it, find where you're at. But man, it feels good. The progress you can make. One more breath. Relax it down, shake it out. Just come to the back of the mat, and we're just going to slowly come down into a forward fold. So I want you to lengthen, just drop the head, crown of the head down, lengthen, just grab wherever you're at, legs, ankles, if you're at your toes, hinge it forward, maybe grab the opposite arm, we can swing it side to side. Oh, get that release, we can use those hamstrings, you get that on the side, not just straight down, we can get around, different angle. Now flat back, now I want you to go either hands on the shins, or fingers to the mat. We're going to lengthen that spine. Use that breath. Get the blood flowing into that spine. And then we're going to walk it out. We're going to walk it out to a down dog. And again, just pedal those legs. Okay, we're going to go into an eagle lunge. Again, more of a balance pose. Just pedal those legs. Now we're going to push both heels down. Now again, wherever you're at, here, could be here, bent, push down. So we just want to relax the top of that back, head towards the knees. And when you're ready, we're going to go right leg up, right foot forward. Now we're going to go full lunge. Before we dropped it, here we're full lunge. So when you're ready, come up, use that balance to come up, full crescent lunge. Then we're going to add the eagle. So I want you to take right arm out in front. My left arm is going to wrap underneath. So we'll do it again. Right arm out in front. Left arm comes underneath. Wraps. Eagle. And from here we're going to do the lunge. So we're going to rock it back. A balance pose. And then we're going to hinge it forward. So good core strength we're building. So back, to go a little bit further back each time. You're going to wobble forward and do it 2 more times. Back. Forward. 1 more time, come back. Big breath in. Big breath out. Keep the arms there, come forward, shake out the legs, and we're going to take it into a squat. So I just want you to get your feet kind of around. We're going to go into a catcher squat, so I want you to go feet around 45 degrees out. Keep the arms, keep the back straight, chin up, and we're going to relax in, come down. Now again, we're going to use our breath, breathe in, On the exhale, we can sink it down a little. We can get that tailbone. Just think about that tailbone to the ground. Back straight. Feel that release in the hips. We'll do that one more pose. So remember, just elbows down, shoulders relaxed. Up. Release. Keep the arms there lifted up. And then we're just going to go for a forward fold with the eagle arms. Shake, turn, and then we're going to calm down. Keeping the arms there, and we're just going to roll side to side. Feel that release in the hamstrings, and the lower back, and the upper back. The eagle arms. One more breath. Release those arms. And then we're going to go to the other side. So I want you to come back. Come back into that down dog. Just pedal those legs again. Use the breath. Remember, use the breath. On the exhale, we're going to sink. And we're going to go to the other side. So I want you to go left leg up. Left leg forward. Take your time, come into that full lunge. So come up. Full crescent lunge. And then we're going to do the eagle arm. So I'm going to take the left arm out. Right arm underneath. Work the balance. Breathe in, rock it back. Exhale. Forward 3 more times. So breathe in. And forward. Just think core strength, core strength. If this is a cross-training technique, which I hope it is for you, you'll get the benefits in your sport. That's a guarantee. If you do these poses consistently or more and build that core strength, without a doubt. Okay, same pose. I'm going to face the camera, but I want you to go wide legs. So keep the arms there. Keep our legs wide. And like we did before, we're going to drop down. And again, relax into it. Okay, we may need to keep our knees a little bit bent, but we just want to rock it side to side. So feel that full body. You will get all sorts of different release. Upper back. Blood flow to the brain. Open up that chest. Let's not forget those hamstrings. One more time each side. One. Release the arms. Come back to the front of the mat. Back to down dog. We're going to take it through the flow. So vinyasa flow. So come forward plank, hinge, down. Just a couple more poses. Come into an up dog. Just roll it side to side if you need to. Now I can feel that release in the lower back and the glutes. Tuck the toes. Pedal the legs. Now we're going to go into a wolf pose, which means what we're going to do, we're going to lift that right leg up. Now we're going to bring that right knee, hinge it forward, keep it off the ground, squeeze the abs. And then we're going to go back into that three-legged dog. We're going to do that 4 more times. So forward, 1. Breathe in. Breathe out on the way. 2. Balance, strength. 3, 1 more. Up. And last one, forward. Take it back up. Now on this one, we're going to come forward. I want to bring the right foot on the outside of the right hand and then drop the back knee. We're coming to a lizard pose. So my arms are straight. We can take forearms down and we can release on the side. We can take it side to side. So lizard pose. We can hinge it forward. I kind of like to rock it. So I get here, I can roll it. And then I can roll to my right. We can add the twist, so we can take the arm down, take the right arm up. side, so I want you to come back down dog. Again, pedal those legs. 3, we're going to go to 6, 4, 5, and we're going to do that all 5 times on the left side. So I want you to take down dog, left leg up, 3-legged dog, and then we're going to bring it forward, squeeze, kick that foot off the ground. Now remember, modify if you need to, bring that knee down, relax into it. If not, squeeze. Here's 3. Feel that in the core and the abs. 4. Last one. 5. Up. And we're going to go to that lizard pose. So we're going to get on the left foot forward, outside of my left hand. Drop the back leg. Arms are straight. Hinge, and then we're going to take 4 arms down. So we're going to rock it side to side. So again, don't sort of push through any sort of pain. We just want to find where you kind of get that release. Rock it side to side. And we're just going to finish up. We're going to work on it. We're going to come over on our butt in a step, so we're going to give you some relief. We'll come off these wrists. Rock it. Add the twist. My right forearm's down, left arm is up. Straight up, roll it back. Excellent work, team. Back to down dog. Hinge, back, bend the knees. Like I said, we're going to come down on our butt, so jump it forward, and then we're going to slowly lower down. And we're going to finish with a little bit of boat action. So I want you to come into a half boat. So I want you to get that core. Now we can start here. Hold the legs, obviously, so work it up. We're going to build into it. Roll the ankles. Squeeze out any sort of tension we've got in those ankles, those toes. Big breath. Now we can go half boat. So I want you to go look at the toes, arms up, and use that core strength to come back. Use that breath in. We're going to take 5 breaths. Remember, we're going to finish here. 3 more breaths. Build that strength. 2 more. And last one. Slowly come down. Now I want you to, what we're going to do here is just shoulders back, arms up. I just want you to hinge it forward. Up and over, we're going to push forward. Breathe in, come up, and then hinge it forward. One more time. Release down. Excellent. All right, we're going to do that boat one more time, but I'm going to add something to it. So again, modify if you need to here. If you can do half boat, do half boat. Full boat, we're going to go straight to extended boat. So I want you to, like we did before, we're going to grab the toes. So I want you to grab the toes. Maybe one leg's easy. Okay, but we're going to try and get to this. This is what we're aiming at, full extended boat. Okay, so modify. Again, it could be here. It could be shaking all over and rolling back. It doesn't matter. Wherever you're at, build into it. I know when I first tried to do this pose, I could not do it. Practice. Build that core strength. Feel the benefit. Plus get on the balance of yoga. Have I mentioned that already? I may have done that a couple of times. I do tend to repeat myself. So full extended boat. 2 more breaths. Now from here, we're going to go back to down dog. So I want you to come down, cross the legs, lift it up, come back, down dog. And we are going to finish with one more vinyasa flow. So I want you to hinge it forward, just like we've done here, core strength, lower down, slow. You can hover off the ground a little, build that strength there, hover, down, all the way back down to the mat. And then we're going to come into an up dog. Lift the knees up if we can. We're going to come back to child's pose. So all the way back. We're just going to add a couple of rolls in child's pose. We're going to roll over. Roll over. That feels so good. We're going to do that one more time. So cross. Cross. And to finish, we're just going to come onto our butt. Cross-legged position. Again, just sort of relax those shoulders back. Now, what I want you to do here is just go arms up. And we're going to add a side bend. So I want you to go elbow, hand down, elbow down, and extend. We're going to get that release here. Come up. Extend. Come up. Twist. One more time, up, twist, and we are going to finish right there, people. So we're just going to relax it, shake it all out. Hope you enjoyed that. A couple of little more advanced poses in there, but again, we're going to build towards them. We want to keep adding to them, especially if you've been doing them. Comment, please let me know. Give me any feedback. I know if you want to see other things other than what I've been doing with the power yoga, but I'll keep adding to them. I've got a couple of cardio full body workouts coming on board soon as well. So yeah, I will see you guys soon for the next workout.